Okay, once again, this is James Ross, your Santa Clarita on the spot reporter. Not quite on the spot. I'm trying to keep a safe distance here, safe distancing from the fire. And I see where a helicopter just made a drop on the water drop on the hill. And here comes in. There's a interesting picture. It is a helicopter that is coming in to pick up water from the pond at the old Tesoro. It's a county park or a state park, I'm not sure. But there's a Tesoro Adobe, and if you ever have time, check it out because it's not a huge event, but it's the Tesoro Adobe was owned by a famous movie star from the old westerns. I can't think of his name. It'll come to me. Anyway, as you can see, watch, the helicopter is right in position now on the pond. Gonna make a water pickup. You can tell it's whipping the water up into a mist with its blades. And then up above, there's you gotta excuse me, folks. I'm having trouble seeing in my viewfinder because of all the sunlight and these cheap phone. Well, it's not a cheap phone, but it makes me feel that way. Anyway, there's that overhead aerial bomber. And here comes a helicopter our way. And I believe he is, I don't know exactly what he's doing, but anyway, he's probably spotting. Anyway, like I said, this is a view looking west from the Saugus area, the Mountain View tract. I have a home behind us off of Seco. And so this is pretty far away from my home. We're actually looking about 2 miles to the west. And if you look over that way, we're looking at where Magic Mountain is and Interstate 5 not being affected, except for maybe some smoke. So there shouldn't be a traffic problem. Unless on the other side of the hill where we have the detention center, the prison, Wayside Honor Rancho, which is in the Castaic area. And that could be the smoke. There could be a lot of smoke over that way by Castaic. But the way the wind's blowing out of the north to the south, so that's a good thing. It shouldn't really affect the freeway Interstate 5 that much. And we got a lot of helicopter action here. Looks like another one's coming in for a water pickup right now. Meanwhile, there's one that's going to probably make a water drop. And if we look over that way, you can see the one that's coming down by the tract, the Tesoro tract, and there he goes. He's making his water drop. Very nice. Well, the other one's coming down to pick up some water from the Tesoro, the Rancho Tesoro original estate. Harry Carey is the name of the old silent film and the old Western actor that had an estate built here, an actual adobe, just like a real one. It's called the Tesoro Estate. And you can go there. You got to call for the hours, but it's got all authentic furniture from the period correct furniture from the early 1900s and late 1800s actually. And it's got cactus and everything. It's got a cacti. But anyway, there's a flare up on the hill right now. You're looking roughly at the Rye Canyon area, the Rye Canyon industrial area, where there's a flare up in the hills. I don't believe that the homes will be affected. There's a lot of green belts. If you can see the green trees. Oh, here comes another guy coming in for some water, I think. There's these tracks are built with green belts to protect them from the fires in the hills. I've been out here for 34 years and I have not seen one house in any of these newer tracks that were built from the mid 80s till presently. I have not seen one of the houses burn in any of these newer tracks because they're so well designed with fire retardant greenery in the green belts. And no matter how, we've had many bad fires are all around here, and none of them have touched the houses. So, and of course the firefighters have a lot to do with it, but they have plenty of good access, plenty of fire hydrants, and like I said, the green belts themselves keep the fire at bay. And the very construction of the houses here, there's no, wood shingles were outlawed by that time. The old dry cedar shakes that caused the 50s and 60s tracks to burn up real easily. Now there's that overhead aerial bomber again. I don't know if I'm getting them on my film. But as you can see, there's a helicopter making a pickup in the pond right now. You can see his blades swirling and the water is misting up because the blades whipping up the mist. It's choppers in the mist. Now they got a helicopter going into the ridge area where the fire is. He's going to make a drop, probably, most likely, and or maybe on the other side of the hill, where the okay, now we have 3 helicopters in that area. At least one aerial bomber. I believe it's a twin engine. Okay, so now we've got, see, it looks like 1, 2, 3 copper choppers. Yeah, there he goes. Another one's picking up water from the Tesoro Lagoon. It's a real pretty lagoon with lily pads and probably turtles, I think, and water turtles and all kinds of stuff. But it's just there. Now here we got one helicopter going in for a drop right on that where that fire is on the ridge. I think. I guess. And there's a aerial bomber. I believe I'm picking them up. I can't see in my viewfinder too well. You'd think the smoke was here. Anyway, I hope they, the one thing I wish they would improve on these phones is temporary bright viewfinder when you want it and when you need it, because I can't really see what's going on. I mean, they give you all these innovations that you don't need. Okay, now we have a helicopter taking off there from the water pond. It's going up. Yeah, there's a good shot. Now he's gonna head right over to the hot spot, I'm pretty sure. And looks like the smokes get pretty dark over there by the Wayside Honor Rancho. The pitch is prison out there near Castaic. I'm pretty sure that fire it looks like it's far enough away from the prison though. Now here we got a chopper. Yeah, it's coming down to pick up water from the Tesoro Adobe Park. Can't remember if it's a county park or a state park, but it's a neat, really pretty. For young people, maybe boring, but for us older people, it's really a cool place to walk around the gardens and look at the old adobe buildings of the Harry Carey mansion that was donated to the county or state. Anyway, always thought Harry Carey was just a made-up word or something having to do with suicide, but it was actually an actor's name. Anyway, you probably don't go back that far. I mean, I'm pushing 70 right now. Okay, we got 2 helicopters in that area. And the one in the water is leaving the water right now. Oh, one thing I'm noticing is that there is a fire. There's smoke way over there. Close to the freeway, close to the 5 freeway. I didn't realize that. It's burning on the hills that would be just to the east side of, or northbound lanes of the Interstate 5 at Castaic. So that may be causing a problem there. So if you're going home from the, well, you're not even hearing this broadcast yet because I haven't put it up. And I'm just hoping our local news will accept my video. So, here we go. Looks like he's going to make a drop. He's moving in for the fire kill. Yeah, I think so. Really can't see. He's making a turn. And let's see what we got on the hill there. Wow, that's pretty ominous looking. Pretty ominous looking. Now we've got another one picking up some water right now. Tesoro Lagoon. I'll call it, I've just officially named it Tesoro Lagoon. Anyway, like I said earlier, that there's really not a problem for these homes in this area. They're very well protected. Not only does the fire department have easy access with wide boulevards, but there's green belts all around, fire resistant trees and shrubs all around there, and so it's not really something to don't worry about it. Sure, they can the people's homes will be safe. If you live in that area, don't worry. And we got 2 helicopters up there, and really ugly looking smoke. Well, depends on what. If it wasn't burning near a home, so I mean, if it was just some kind of natural thing, it would be actually kind of awesome looking, but anyway. So for now, this is James Ross, your on-the-spot Santa Clarita reporter, signing off. It is about 5:58 p.m. on Wednesday, the, let's see, 28th of April, 2021.